live stream for today's tour. It's a night called Nightlights because I'd like for us to really see what's over here during nighttime. Unlike last night, I also had a live stream on my different channel. It was also dark, but it was windy. I didn't know that the storm was in because it was a dry cyclone. Right now we will have a mini tour in the vicinity. Nothing so touristy right now, but at least just a show uh, what happened after the last night's winds. Okay, let's start with the Christmas tree. It's still dark. If you see it, there's a sword there. It's it's our local symbol. It's our local pride. A sundang or a Zanzibar. Because it started with my the great grandfather of my classmates who has been to the Middle East in the 1900s, and then when he came back, he brought home what he discovered over there, and then transformed our polos into Zanzibar or sundang. And if you really know it, the inspiration for Lord of the Rings sword, like the Hobbits and all the Lord of the Rings sword, is from the Philippines, from Poso Negro, who came up with the design. So it's proudly Filipino made. Yeah, this is our Christmas tree, but it's dark because it's still rainy. I don't know why they're supposed to turn it on. It's if only they turn it on right now. But let's have a quick tour by the boulevard. Yeah, everything is wet, nothing much to see, but let's go over there. There's another site over there. The Christmas lights, they're all set for Christmas. Yeah. Yes, if you see that, there's a light over there. This is our hometown. Simple, not a sleepy town already, but a booming town. Yeah. It's the boulevard. There are cafes, and then the barbecue stall over there. Yeah. Espanyol eh. Christmas na. It's still rainy. It's the cafe. There's a lights over there. Mini cafe. The only well lighted areas here because it's still raining. Not many people yet because they're all inside their homes. it's an opportunity to stroll around. It's a Disney themed Christmas. Yeah. Mama, ito Yeah. Merry Christmas. What's with that, nitro buff? Careful in stroking it not to bleed. Oh, not interested. Such a bully thing to say. Oh yeah. Wow. A government Mickey Mouse. That's a government Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Christmas na Christmas. Filipinos are not obsessed with Christmas trees, but they are obsessed with Christmas. They love Christmas. We love Christmas. Starting from September. 4 months of Christmas seasons, making it 5 for January. And then right after that, we get ready for the Valentine's Day. And then, believe it or not, these decorations would stay in a year here in the Philippines. Yeah. Hello, Almira Hira. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this is just a mini tour in our place. It's Christmas. Yeah. We're getting ready for Christmas, but last night we had a very bad weather. It's a tropical depression. So I had a tour, a live stream on my other channel, and I strolled around even in the rain and the wind. It was a bit mysterious last night. This is just a lazy stroll around to show what's over here. Let's go to the barbecue stalls. Let's see. Sakay. Barbecue stalls. It's gloomy. It's still under construction, not yet finished. The barbecue stalls are still open there, even if it's stormy. It's out, available. Endless construction. Hello. Later we will go over there. You can't say anything right now because it's dark over here on this side and it's windy. I don't understand Almira Hira. Is it Bahasa? I don't know Bahasa. I only know Filipino and English. Yeah. But thank you for being here. long walk. Ay. Dancers. Hello, good evening. Yes, I used to be a teacher in college before when the law wasn't strict for being able to teach. Unlike now, you have to be an LAT passer and other stuff. We need to have backers for you to be able to teach. Well, I'm not an edu graduate. I'm arts graduate, so that's why nobody's hiring me. So yes, I started my own small tutorial business. It's a piano, voice, and painting classes or tutorials. I bothered to have that because it's the only source of income I can have without competition. I've been stuck here. Let's go over to the wet market. Balut. I've learned that like in Spain or other Western countries, when you do vlog, when you live stream, people get angry with you for no reason, but for the sake of being angry, like they don't want to be seen, as if they're getting scammed already. But they are very rude. Unlike here in the Philippines, for example, everybody is a vlogger. Everybody has become an influencer already. Isn't it right? The mga Pinoy dyan, lahat tayo vlogger na. Still walking. We'll go to, yeah, it's dark. We'll pass by the wet market. I was here last night. It was different because there were lesser people last night because the wind is so strong. Not much rain, but the wind is very, very strong, and it's so cold. But I went out to do live stream on my other channel anyway. These scenes here, it's so bad. It smells bad. The smell of it's stinky. You know. This is the port that hasn't any ship but small boats, because our ocean here is silting, so no commercial boats can really dock because of the danger of being run aground. Unlike in other areas like Tacloban and other areas, they can have it. Not here. It's dark. But I'll try to go over there. The Baywalk. Sorry for being with this at night time, but I'll try another time. It's also when it's also daytime. So this will be my first nighttime entry for live stream. It's night, it's a bit mysterious. It's cool. It's cinematic. We'll go over there on that flickering lights. There are less people right now, and the ocean is less angry tonight. Almost not anymore angry, unlike last night. It was it was boisterous, it was raging. Yeah. Live stream. Ngayon ka mo.
Marila yan, natambay lang kami nga.
Namamasko ka mo. Ngayon man ka mo, ha? Waray ko kwarta. Nagbaktas lang ani ako. Nagla-live stream. Namamasko ka mo.
Diyari.
Taga din ka mo, taga dinhi.
Taga Icobel.
Kaharayo daw.
Taga din ka mo yan.
Taga din hila. Oo. Pero dati dinhi ka mo habisorya na ako eh.
Kami ito kanal.
Kaharayo. Yan na, doon na ka mo ha, kuan.
Icobel.
Kaya no gabi na, ani pa ka mo.
Dito kayo, nasudoy kami.
Nasudoy? Di na oras. Kaya na nasudoy ka mo.
Waray na yaw, damo po.
Gutel na akong pikuhan, okay la? Bilo-bila ha? Di na ko kwartahan. Waray pa kumaniha akong YouTube. Mahatag ako kay ada ka mo na araw man ada ka mo. Pero diri da ako kay gutil. Utrol ta ko nga na aron pinaskuhan. Koring kwarta yan ha. Opay ko napupurot la. Ha? Adi ilobi na lang niyo ha. Pag-share na lang ka mo panlimos. Adi. Sige, Merry Christmas. Bye. Hey, good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Carolers, young women. It's a bit weird. You have to be careful around those kids, especially women. Oh, the lights are flickering. You know what I think? I think I know what you're thinking. Something's getting out of here. We have to be careful. And I'm all alone here in the night. It's windy. Look up there. The boats and our town. our boulevard. Yeah. Where we spend our young nights loitering, just taking time before we get back to work. Because life here in the provinces is so hard. Alam natin yan. That's the only mall we have. It's a crappy mall. It's called JNF. All the Chinese low quality products being sold here in the provinces. We are literally buying craps. The Chinese, they're making so many stuff for us to use. I don't know why we can't afford to be having high quality products here. It's so unfair. Chinese, almost everything is being created by them for business. On this side, it's so windy. I'm sorry you can't see anything. Maybe the audio is being disrupted. It's noisy, but the waves are still angry. I promised to do a live stream in the morning, but right now, for a start, I'd like to have it at night time for a start. To start different. But there will be brighter days, happier days in the morning. Right now, it's all right, just to get the feeling, that cinematic feeling of mystery. You look at that. This is our walk for no reason. It's not even like super quality made. We know it's just a kickback from the politician to steal lots of money, billions of money. Paihi, kumbaga sa Filipino. Paihi. Hello Pikachu, official loving vlogging. Thank you for watching. So nothing much interesting here, but for the sake of live streaming and like getting the feeling of mystery at nighttime, it's a nighttime vlog. It's dark, but I think it's somehow good thing to see, to watch. But thank you for being here. Yeah, that's it. On this side, the ocean is calm because it's being hindered by this breaker, by this wall. But on the other side, it's windy, and it's beyond that is another island. You will see it in the morning. I will do vlog in the morning and you will see the island. It's called Biliran Island. And in that dark over there, there's a mountain ridge, and behind that is the fault line, Leyte Fault. It's one of the biggest in the Philippines because we are sitting, Leyte is literally sitting on the ring of fire. That's why our geothermal energy is the hottest in the country. And I'm alone. especially last night. I'm literally so alone, and it's windy, and the wind is whistling, and the waves are breaking. It was so strong. I didn't know that it's already the typhoon. I mean the cyclone, because uh, tropical depression Wilma was weak, thin, and dry. All wind, no rain. And the worst is, it's actually literally the eye, though it's not so definite, is has passed by last night. Good thing it wasn't really a literal rounded eye. So the wind wasn't really that so strong. Here in Leyte, we are usually always having a quick change of weather. Like in the morning, you would have sunrise, the sun. It's hot, and in a few minutes it would start to get gloomy, and it would start to rain. Yeah. Hi, fake, aka Goldie. Thank you for watching. Pikachu official vlogging, Almira Hira. So I don't understand Bahasa, but thank you for being here. And Nitro Buff, who are you? Who's this Nitro? Why are you stroking yours right now? Stop it. You get bloody over there. Oh no, why do you? Hello, thank you for watching. This is just a mini tour. Yeah, sometimes it's really good to spend time alone and appreciate nature, because nature has that magic to really calm you down when you're frustrated, when you are angry, when you are so down, or you're dumped, or anything, any emotions that you have. When you enjoy the beauty of nature and just meditate, you get calm, and you learn to appreciate. You get to learn to appreciate that there are still beautiful things in life. I know life is so crappy, life is so hard. There was a time that I even started to consider committing suicide, but it's not the answer. I'm holding on. All of us are holding on to life. That's the last thing we want to do. Almost not an option. Life is really hard. It's dark. You can't say anything. I'm sorry. It's also cool being here alone. Like no one's bothering. Last summer, 3 years ago, I was here. I was left with so many chores. So what happened was, after doing my chores and I finished at 3 a.m., I stayed here and fell asleep. When I woke up, it's already morning. I'm like drunk, not knowing what time is it. When I woke up, the sun is already up, so I need to hurry up and get home and sleep again. Nakakatuwa. Day Boulevard. You're naked, I can see it, but the camera cannot. The islands, the island there is lighted. The streets, only that you can't see anything, and I know the audio is being distorted. See the shadow. Old women strolling the night, the cool night right now. The chatter, the marites in the dark. Spare the night. Okay, I think I want to go on the other side, get back there, and then go to the church. There are also lights in there. It has a different feel. Yeah. I'll get down, get back. So this is just a simple stroll. Like I said, sometimes it's good to take time when it's good to take time appreciating the beauty of nature, even though it's really not that satisfying. At least you get to have a break and just relax, just look at the spectacle, be a spectator, and just observe. Don't think of anything, just enjoy what you're seeing. Yeah. That's one way of calming yourself down. They are lovers. They must have kissed in the dark. No. You know, lovers. They love to be in the dark, kiss in the dark. We don't have that. We don't need that. Yeah. It will come at the right time. You know, I'm almost 40 next year. I would turn 40. And then, hopefully, I would be able to find true love. And then get married. But the bad thing is, nobody is hiring me here in the provinces. Unless you have a backer, you get employed. But for what? You only get a crappy portion of a salary that's really not enough. But you are worked out, you are exhausted, you have so many things to do, and for how much? It's unjust. It's not properly paid. Unlike there in the first world countries like US, Australia, and etc., UK, Europe, their problem is there are more and more people, young adults, not studying in college because they prefer to, after graduating high school, they prefer to work and make money because it's easier. Unlike here in the Philippines and the third world countries, it's really hard to get by. You won't die from hunger in the provinces, but you will die of trying to chase something you cannot have. So if you're really an entrepreneur, it's better to stay here in the provinces, or if you're retired, you can stay here, spend your money until you die. Or if you're like into business, small-time business, you can start because there are lesser competitions here. Only Those who have careers here are the police, the fire, the MDRRMO, and LGU people, government people. But like for us in the private sector, like me, an arts graduate, it's so useless. The most useless course I had, because nobody's hiring me. Even though I'm good at something, it's not valuable. I'm worthless. So the best thing I can do is just think and think more. How can I earn? Because it's really hard to get by when you're in the provinces. I'm only stuck here because of my mother. Yeah, my mother had cancer and she's she's helpless. She's alone in the house, so I have to stay and sacrifice myself, my progress, my future, just to be with my nanay. I am halfway regretting it because I know I'm not growing up. I know I'm not improving here. All I have are chores. I'm like the carabao at home. So as much as possible, please, if you're in the city and you have a place like in the province, before you get home and say I want to go home forever, think again. It's somewhat a disaster to go home for nothing. Yeah. Okay, we'll get back and then we'll go to the church. Yeah. The smell of perfume. Young people with their loved ones. I mean, their girlfriends and boyfriends staying in the dark, chatting, kissing, smelling good. They're taking time. Me, I don't have that. I only have chores as a friend. Chores to kill me. Endless chores. Heavy burden. No love life. Nothing. Life is so boring. Okay, kaguul. Okay, that's the old port here, going nowhere. The project was a failure because this bridge is supposed to reach the island over there, but it's impossible because it's not well funded. So it's actually nothing. So we have wide and very long stretching parks here in our hometown because these ports are actually literally useless. No commercial boats can dock, only smaller boats, but it's better because you don't get to be, the place doesn't get to be so polluted. Those boats are stranded there. Tick, tick, tick. Lights, it's flickering. We'll walk to the church. Those were the girls. Mhm. He said, nigger. She replied, yeah, damn you. Yeah, young people, so wild and aimless and hot for nothing, always in a hurry, always excited. We used to be like that when we were young. Then we realized life is not that exciting anymore. It's quiet over here. Yeah. This is just one of my routes when I walk the dog every after 2 days, because that dog is so feral. We cannot let it go roam free. It had to be in a cage. But for it not to be crazy, I walk it. I pet him. Also the other one, it might get eaten by drunkards. You know, people here, some people here are really dog eaters. Asians, dog eaters, traitors to their pets. Windy and cold and dark. Yes. The lights are turned off, so it's not really that exciting now. The deckers are not lighted. Supposed to be, they have to be, because it's nighttime anyway. Lady boys. You want some lady boy? Ay, nako. Let's see what they have here. Anong mga baligya?
I think permanent naka-box. Kuya naman.
Ano yung ida din? Piano. Eh, agad. Remote. Tagdira man ini. Well, let me show you something. What's the value of this gym decorated with two water buffaloes sniffing each other's bum? It's not even our identity as a locale. The politicians are just making fuss. What's that? Sniff each other's bum. It's not even beautiful. It's useless. Just to steal money. Yeah. So for what? What's the significance of this carabao? It's even ugly. No. We're having a procession here.
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo na kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
Magkaya ka Maria nga napuno ka ng grasya, ang Ginoo nga Dios sa lahay mo. Ginarayaw kalabihan mo, umali nga tanan, nga ginarayaw mga nambunga, hantayan mo nga sa
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo mo kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
Magkaya ka Maria nga napuno ka ng grasya, ang Ginoo nga Dios sa lahay mo. Ginarayaw kalabihan mga bahay nga tanan, nga ginarayaw mga nambunga, hantayan mo nga sa
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo mo kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
Magkaya ka Maria nga napuno ka ng grasya, ang Ginoo nga Dios sa lahay mo. Ginarayaw kalabihan mga babae nga tanan, nga ginarayaw mga nambunga, hantayan mo nga sa
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo mo kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
Magkaya ka Maria nga napuno ka ng grasya, ang Ginoo nga Dios sa lahay mo. Ginarayaw kalabihan mga babae nga tanan, nga ginarayaw mga nambunga, hantayan mo nga sa
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo mo kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
Magkaya ka Maria nga napuno ka ng grasya.
It's because the Santo Niño is here in Leyte, in our town, from Cebu.
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo mo kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
Ginarayaw kalabihan mga napuno ka ng grasya, ang Ginoo nga Dios sa lahay mo. Ginarayaw kalabihan mga babae nga tanan, nga ginarayaw mga nambunga,
Santa Maria, Iro ng Diyos, ikampo mo kami ang magpagkasasala, iyan nga oras, aamon, kamatay, amen.
ginarayaw kalabihan mga babae nga tanan,
Santa Maria, Ina ng Diyos, ang kami ng magpapasasala, ngayon sa oras sa aming kamatay, Marina, Ina ng Diyos, ang kami ng magpapasasala, inalog na oras sa amo ni kamatay. Amen.
Umaya sa mayog sa anak, o sa Diyos sa Espiritu Santo.
Sugaran itong tinikaran, niya ang kadayunan, ng tanan niya mga katuigan. Amen. O Jesus ko, pasaydo kami ang among mga kasalanan, bawasan kami ang kalayo ng perno, talwasan, mga kalaga purgatorio, labi natin mga kalaga pinanong kalimtan. Ani kalimangan misteryo, ani kalimangan misteryo, ang kapawa, ang pagtubo ng Eucharistia, ang misteryo kwa. Amay mo niya na ka mga langit, pagdayaw na ni mong arat, kani mo amo na ni mong kasunod, buti na tuna, pagsunda din.
This is from Cebu. Conquista. If you wonder why here in the Philippines the statue of Jose Rizal always faces on the side of the church, not facing in front of it, it's because Rizal died not believing in the Catholic Church anymore, and he was killed by the Spaniards because he knew that the Spanish are so corrupt. Yeah. It reads, la resignación no siempre es virtud, es crimen cuando alienta tiranías. Yeah. Jose Rizal. That's the church, the Catholic Church. See, I'm not Catholic. I just appreciate the tradition and respect it. Because I'm a Latter-day Saint. But I love religion. I love worshiping the Lord. Yeah, we should. Again in the dark. I think that would be all for tonight. Thank you for being with me with my mini stroll in my hometown to look at the night lights. Yeah. They're shouting, Viva! Viva! Viva Señor Santo Niño! Yeah. Thank you again for being with me, even though it's a bit boring to watch. But thank you for appreciating and staying with me. I really love to do it sometimes because just to get the feeling. Like it's cinematic, it's mysterious, it's dark, but it's good. I think that's all for tonight. Thank you very much for staying with me. Bye-bye.